Dramatic entrance. Hey guys. Hey. What's up? How's it going? My name is Austin. Today I'm going to be taking you guys behind the lyrics and the creation and the making and all the fun stuff of my song Sour that just came out on my brand new EP. Am I talking too much? So if there's another song of mine you want a lyric explanation for, definitely let me know. Check out my Instagram if you haven't already. I post a lot of behind the scenes stuff and daily content, cause independent artists and all that fun stuff. So this song was written, I wanna say, before all of the crazy quarantine stuff. I sat down with Drew, who did my entire last project. We sat down to write actually an upbeat, kind of happy song, which is hilarious because that's not at all how Sour ended up being. We spent a couple hours in the studio trying to crack it, and I just was having a really hard time relating to the production and the message of the song, so we ended up scrapping it and going home for the night. A couple days later we came back and I had this idea for the verse, the melody, the da 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 da, and I asked Drew to play it just softly on piano, so he came up with this beautiful piano progression. I don't know what happened, but it was one of those kind of moments where everything just clicked and all the lyrics came along right with the crazy melody. The first verse of the song is incredibly self-reflective. You have the lyrics, I've been thinking, sitting, thinking, overthinking. I don't like the taste it puts in my mouth. I wish I could spit it out. It took me a really long time to get to a place with myself where I was actually happy with who I am as a person. And I think that a lot of people struggle with figuring out who they are and being totally content with that person. That's really what this song is, and this first verse especially is kind of taking the time to look at yourself in the mirror and ask, do I like the person that I am and that I'm becoming, and what can I kind of do to treat myself better? That kind of thing. The pre-chorus lyrics make me really happy and really sad at the same time. The lyrics are, I have so many questions, why won't the words come out? Why is it so complicated being good to myself? Why do I say things to the mirror I wish I didn't say, but if I'm going to anyways? That was really painful for me to write because I was really admitting to myself that I don't treat myself very nice sometimes. It's really easy to look at yourself in the mirror and pinch your fat and highlight the parts of your face that you think could be more attractive and not speak to yourself very nicely. Because in all reality, you'd never look at your friend, somebody that you care about, and tell them oh, you look ugly or that looks bad on you. You'd never say that. Even if you thought maybe that outfit isn't the most flattering thing, you'd say try something else on. But to yourself, you're oh, that outfit doesn't look good on you. It's because you're ugly. And it's so mean. I do it to myself all the time, and I really just wanted to get to the root of that in this pre and ask why do I treat myself the way that I would never treat anybody that I care about? So in the chorus, I start to really unpack why I might do the things that I do. You have the lyrics, fight it, got problems, but I hide it. I know I tend to overanalyze what's in my brain. Maybe it's the way that I was raised. We all have weird little quirks and things that we get from our parents. And it's so funny to me because I definitely have noticed that as I have gotten older and gotten my own space and started to kind of grow up, I do a lot of things that I'm I am my mom. And I just think that a lot of who I am comes from the way that I was raised in, the way that my parents taught me how to treat things. And there's a lot of really good in that, and there's also a lot of frustration and learning to be my own adult and in control of my own things. It's a lot of responsibility controlling your own brain. You know what I mean? Tired, so fucking uninspired, not something I can change or diagnose and medicate. Maybe it's the way that I was made. Yeah, there are parts of me that I don't love. There are parts of me that are really unhappy with where I'm at and really negative, and things in my brain that try to convince me that I'm not doing enough. I think we all have that devil on our shoulder, and it's really just a matter of balance. You're allowed to have bad days and you're allowed to have bad parts in you and still be a happy and good person. We're allowed to be sad, we're allowed to feel our feelings. It's okay. I think overall, the way that society handles the topic of mental health is very interesting. There's a lot of pros and a lot of cons. For example, mental health TikTok is an amazing thing. People have normalized the concept of having anxiety and having depression because so many people get on TikTok and make videos saying this is how I felt today and this is how I dealt with it, and giving a lot of ways to cope and kind of improve your living conditions and your mental conditions, and it's so amazing, and I love that. On the other hand, a lot of companies have capitalized on the fact that a lot of people have mental health issues, and they'll advertise in ways that are like, oh, you're depressed, go thrift shopping. You have anxiety, like go spend all your money on this product, take these pills, all of these things to kind of just like fill the empty void. And in reality, like it's not the way to get to the root of things and solve actual issues. So that was really what I wanted to say in that hook. And I kind of thought that by writing this song, I could show some people that I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. I'm sure there are plenty of people who do, and you're not alone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that all of that made sense. I feel like I just talked to my camera and rambled in a circle for the last hour. Hopefully there was some substance in there that you could relate to. And if you haven't checked out the song, definitely do it. It was so fun to make. It's one of my favorite songs that I've written to this day. So check out Sour, stream Austin, stay cool, stay fun, get a therapist if you need one. I know I do. Bye.